Hey guys, it's Daddy92, and this is my take on the song Soda Pop by the Saja Boys from K-Pop Demon Hunters. Okay, now, many people believe this song is just about the Saja Boys and how they want to drink a lot of soda, but I have a different take. I personally believe it's about gay relations. Now, he opens up, he goes, hey. You get the point. He's just greeting you to the song. It's like an opening. It's the intro, as they call it in the lyrics. Now, Jinu opens up saying, don't want you, need you, yeah, I need you to fill me up. Okay? Now, you can think, oh, he's just talking about the drink, but why is he personifying the drink? If it was just a drink. He says, don't want you, need you, yeah, I need you to fill me up. He's talking as if the soda pop is a person, which makes me believe the soda pop is a person, so therefore he's telling another person to fill him up. He then opens to talking in Korean. I don't know Korean, so I'm not gonna be deep diving on any of that lyric, but Anyway, he goes on to say, got a feeling that, oh yeah, you could be everything that I need. Tastes so sweet, every sip makes me want more, yeah. Okay, now, you could be everything that I need, pretty simple, he's saying this person is all that he needs in life. That's basically what he's saying. But what does he mean by got a feeling that, oh yeah? What do you mean by that? Got a feeling that, oh yeah. Got a feeling. Now, it follows on by saying you could be everything that I need. Now, but what is that feeling deep down, He's got a feeling that, oh yeah, you could be everything that I need. And then he goes on to say, tastes so sweet. Once again, he's personified the soda pop, making it seem it's about a person. And he's saying the person tastes so sweet. Every sip makes me want more, yeah. So, he's saying that he's sipping on a person. Okay. Now, at this point, there's nothing, I instantly think gay relation because he says, fill me up. It could be about a woman too, right? It could be about a woman too. But just reading it, it makes me think gay. Tastes so sweet. When you think of sweet, what do you think of? Now, you probably think of a nice snack, something like that. But another thing that is commonly referred to as sweet, they say it's either sweet or salty, popcorn type things, they say come, right, male or female, is either sweet, mostly with male, they say sweet or salty, it's either sweet or it's salty, depending on what they eat, a woman can be salty too, I don't know, wouldn't know, haven't tried, but yeah, makes me think he's drinking cum. Now, this goes on to, I don't know who sings which part. This verse apparently has Mystery, Romance, and Abby in it. Anyway, goes on saying, looking like snacks, 'cause you got it like that. Now, you get the point. He's basically just saying, you look like a snack. That's basically what he's saying. But now, people normally say that when it's like, this person's really attractive. Once again, and it's no longer talking about a drink. It's personified it. It's personified the drink into now being a snack. Which a snack can't be a drink. A drink is not a snack. So therefore, further indicates it's talking about a person. Because it's now talking about this person being that they're looking like a snack. Because it indicates it as a person again. By saying you, because you got it like that. Anyway, then he goes on to say, take a big bite, want another bite, yeah. Okay? You can't take a bite out of a soda. Now, a soda pop is a soda pop can be like a sweet, like a candy, But it's constantly went on to talk about drinking, taking a sip, so, makes you think, but he says how he wants another bite. Further going back to how every sip makes him want more, where he's now saying, take a big bite, want another bite. Yeah. And now when you say someone looks like a snack, that means you want to eat them up, which, that can be a friendly way. You can say that friendly, but it also has some sexual undertone. Now he goes on to speak Korean again. And then it goes on, when you're in my arms, I hold you so tight. Can't let go, no, not tonight. Which, makes you think, okay, so he's got this soda pop, which is a drink and a snack, in his arms, and he holds it so tight. You're in my arms, I hold you so tight. So tight. It repeats it, so tight. Now, so tight, you think, oh, he's just holding them in his arms. But, so tight could also mean if, let's say, it was a woman, or even a man, because you can use the ass. It's saying how this person is so tight. But, that's probably not that. That's me overthinking it, trying to prove my point a bit more. That probably isn't what that means. That just means he's holding them in his arms so tight. Can't let go. No, not tonight. Which further shows that he craves them and he wants them. And, he holds it in his arms. Forever making you believe it's about a human. It's not about a drink or a snack or whatever. It goes on to be the pre-chorus. They speak Korean at the start of it. Then it goes on, 'cause I need you to need me. It wants that person to feel horny for them. I'm empty, you feed me. Okay, he's empty, inside, they feed him. The person feeds him. Feeds him with what? I don't know, but he goes on to say, so refreshing, my little soda pop. Okay? Just saying, and if you're sucking on a cock, there's a common phrase where, when you're sucking the cock, you pull off and it makes a pop sound. Just saying. That is just another thing I want to throw out there. But anyway, so refreshing. So refreshing. Anyway, go on. You're all I can think of every drop I drink up. So he's drinking up something. He's drinking up a person. Drinking cup. Every drop I drink up, you're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Cool me down, you're so hot. He's saying this person is hot as an attractive. Now, it could also be just temperature-wise. They're hot temperature-wise. But why would you say that? Cool me down, you're so hot. And then he goes, pour me up. I don't know what pour me up means, but that makes me believe that he's getting close to coming. He says, I won't stop. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. And then all of them say my little soda pop. And then it gets to Baby and Abby. Now this part is, at the end at least, it makes you think. Now, make me want to flip the top, Korean, you hit the spot. Now, flip the top means, if it's a drink, you flip the cap off. When I read that, that makes me think he wants to fuck. You want to flip the top. You want to get ready to fuck. And then you hit the spot. There's a common phrase where, you hit the G spot. You're hitting my spot. Go on. Every little drip and drop, fizz and pop. It's getting hot. So he talks about how it's getting hot again. Every drip and drop, come, fizz and pop. I'm not sure what fizz means, but pop, once again could mean the sucking of cock. It's getting hot. Once again saying this person is hot, it's getting steamy, it's getting hot in the room, constant phrasing when you're having sex. Yeah, I'm sipping when it's dripping, now it's done, I need a second round. He's sipping when it's dripping, he's sipping cum when it's dripping, and it's done. He's finished coming. I need a second round. He needs a second round of sex. And pour a lot and don't you stop till my soda pop fizzles out. What else does that mean? Pour a lot and don't you stop. He wants them to come a lot and not stop until he comes. Until his soda pop fizzles out. What else does that mean? Then it goes on to another pre-chorus, they speak Korean at the start of it. I waited so long for a taste of soda, so the wait is over, baby. Okay, he waited so long for a taste of In My Eyes Come, so the wait is over. Come and fill me up, just can't get enough. Oh. Come and fill me up. He wants them to come inside of him. Just can't get enough. He can't get enough of them coming inside of him. It goes on to the chorus again. You're all I can think of, every drop I drink of. You're my little soda pop, my little soda pop. Cool me down, you're so hot. Pull me up, I won't stop. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. You know, you get the point. I've already kind of explained that. And then it goes on, the outro. They go, ooh, 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 ooh. You're my soda pop. Gotta drink every drop. They're his soda pop, and he has to drink every drop of them. He has to drink all the cum. He can't let any go to waste. He has to drink all of it. I've just translated all the Korean parts of it. And we just gonna go over them. I can't be bothered to go back and say where they are. But at one point he says, I keep drinking, but it's not enough. You know, pretty simple. He's keep drinking the cum. Okay, I want all of you. Once again, he's talking about a human. He's personified the drink as being a you, a person. I want all of you. He wants all of the person. You know, just saying, pretty freaky. Then at one point he says, everyone else is boring. Everyone else is boring, okay? So, once again, he has personified the drink, so we know it's a human. And everyone else is boring. None of them can fuck as good as the other one can. You know, and then he says at one point, look at me now, there is no time. Look at me now, there's no time. I'm not sure where that one's coming from. Just wants them to look at him. And there's no time. Maybe like the present. No time like the present. And then he says, you're mine, you know it. Okay, you're mine, you know it. He's claiming the person is his. He says, you're mine, you are mine. They're his soda pop. As he already says, you're my little soda pop. So they are his now. And he's basically just confirming that. And then he says, one sip, you're perfect. Okay. Once again, he's sipping on a person, you know, and he's saying that they taste perfect. They are perfect, you know. And he says, I get chills. It's hot. He gets chills from drinking them. It's hot. He finds it very attractive. Now he says, you were in my dreams. You know, once again, he's fantasizing about this person. He's fantasizing about them. They're in his dreams. And he says, I can't lose you. He can't. He is obsessed. He's obsessed with the person. He loves them, and he's obsessed. And then he says, I definitely want you. Now, I don't know what else that would mean other than he wants them sexually. He craves them sexually. He wants them. I definitely want you. Read the rest of the lyrics. It's what he means. You know what I mean? So, just saying, the whole thing is sexual. It's about a gay romance. That's all I'm going to say. That's Daddy 92 for you. Peace.